skills do I want? I guess Troll. I guess Antidote. I'm gonna run to the desert towns, um, but I don't think I'm gonna bother doing. I'll do a Loner Reach, but I'm not gonna do the other missions because like I want to get max daggers first. That actually does make a difference. Got 2.5 weeks until I get northern support. Cause I'm gonna. I do not want to do solo rep grinding if at all possible. So I'm just gonna um, do as much as I can in Eye of the North on the double week. You know, and that includes things like farming Pywat's Talons and, you know, a bunch of other crap. Alrighty, what do we got here? 2, 3, 1, 4. Oops. Good to be back in the desert, though. I love the Crystal Desert. It's genuinely one of my favorite areas in the game. I do wish that, you know, there was more in it, more to do. But, you know, like, imagine the Crystal Desert, but with the level of polish you see in Nightfall, or, you know, Eye of the North explorable areas. I'd be all over that. Dash over the trap so you're away from it. Using my triggers. Yeah, but the Nightfall Desert isn't really a desert, is it? Like, I don't know. I don't really count it as that. I'm talking like, you know, if you look outside, you know, I don't know, Radasum and like Magastones and stuff, you know, just look at the, you know, amount of like doodads and stuff on the ground, you know, just the amount of grass, you know, it's not just the flat 2D texture stuff. You know, fill the desert, you know, just increase the amount of, you know, shrubbery, other stuff. Or like, you know, give us more than a handful of textures here. And I would be all for that. I still hate the Nightfall campaign. It's long and very tedious. It doesn't have any good skips. Well, let me rephrase that. I don't hate the Nightfall campaign, but I don't enjoy it. And factions I despise. But you know, Prophecies, I think, is way too... You know, it's just been power creeped. But that doesn't make it awful. Like, the annoying thing about the Nightfall campaign is the required heroes. And that it, just takes a long damn time, for the most part. But, it's kind of weird to be complaining about having content. Big old sandworms. Many a time I got fucking punted by those guys back in the day. And, stun locked with these, the shock spam. Yeah. The issue is specifically the worms. The worms are horrible. They're unfun. Yeah. I mean, fortunately, you can skip most of the content with the worms. And the funny thing is people used to do farming runs and stuff in the worms because, you get, blinding breath or whatever the fuck that the retarded consume corpse thing that does like 1,000,000 damage in an AoE around you. If you get that, there's all sorts of goofy farming shit you can do with them. Like, I remember people used to do solo farming stuff in the worms. And here comes the worm. But, people actually used to like the worms because they were better than the hero, the teams people were running back in the day. Also, the whole death penalty immunity thing. Fun fact, health modifiers, like, if you reapply health modifiers, after you get into a worm, they take place after the 3,000 health. So, like, if you take off, your armor that's got a superior vigor on it, and then put it back on, you'll get an extra 50 health. Not that 50 health matters when you have 3,000, but, you can do it. It also works with superior runes. Or, just any rune that modifies your health. Shields, and I believe it works with weapon sets too. I inadvertently discovered that back in the good old days when they got rid of consumable buffs when you entered them. I reused a cupcake because I was doing exploration stuff. Four, three, two, one. Cool. Hello, let me out. I love that stupid little trick. Hoss over, run at the portal from inside the town to go into the town. It's so stupid, but just never fails to amuse me. May seem like a misusage, but I actually deliberately used Naughty Stride first there because I wanted to have the ability to dash over the traps. Maximum try hard. Oh yeah, that's right. The new episode of Expanse should come out in a couple of hours. I have to watch that. Anybody else here watch The Expanse at all? Weekly dose of
Darius, disconnected from
sci-fi
LTS.
schlock. Well, it's not schlock, but you know, it's alright.
Andrew disconnected from Fail TS.
This is one of those quests where it's like, do I turn it in or do I not? Because the allies you get are useful. It's just I can't imagine a situation where I would actually be doing something here. I mean, I guess maybe if I want to do True Solo Challenge Vanquisher or something, I don't fucking know. But let's be honest, that's never gonna happen. Probably could with consets and enough candy, but not gonna do it. Fuck. Alright, well, whatever. Well, let's get rid of that.
Andy disconnected from Z-Raw.
Maybe I want Shadow Form for running through that, but whatever. Doesn't matter.
Oscar disconnected from Fail TS.
This guy's got precision shot. Also, just quick note. So, if you make a Prophecies character, you have to do this quest to run out and find the snake dude here to get your attribute quest, where you run down all the way out here. There's nothing that tells you, hey, if you want to, you know, be at full power, or, you know, get extra abilities, or, you know, anything of that nature, telling you to go there. You know, just if you don't already know that, you're probably never going to find it, particularly if you don't, you know, hit all the random side towns. You know, and the other one doesn't even show up unless you've changed your secondary profession. You know, away from the default. You know, and if you've changed back, it's, you know, still doesn't show up. You have to have a different secondary profession than the one you started with. Apparently not on. Okay. 3, 4, 1, 2. Hello? Oh, come on. Really? Getting body blocked from below. I'm a little salty. Oh. Oops, that was premature, but whatever. Alright. Last town. This next mission's going to be a little annoying without anti-cripple, but you know, perma 33% or better run buff, I should be fine. I wish. I'm excluding them just because they introduce so much variance. Basically, the only thing out of Gifts to the Traveler that I care about is rock candies. And, you know, like, at this stage, because I'm, short on gold, getting like a keg of Hunter's Ale or whatever, that would be nice. But